Welcome back, MVP road car fans. Today we're diving into something truly legendary, the 2026 Dodge Charger Hellcat Hemi. The name alone sends shivers down the spine of any muscle car enthusiast, and for good reason. Dodge has built a reputation for raw, unapologetic American power, and the new 2026 Charger Hellcat takes that legacy into the future with a blend of brutal performance, refreshed styling, and surprising technology. This isn't just a car, it's a statement, the kind that still makes your neighbor's windows rattle when you start it up at 6 a.m. At first glance, the 2026 Charger Hellcat Hemi doesn't try to hide what it is. It's big, bold, and muscular, the kind of car that looks like it's flexing even when parked. Dodge has kept the aggressive attitude alive but modernized the design. The front fascia is wider, lower, and meaner, with a more sculpted hood that features dual heat extractors. These aren't just for show. They actually help cool the monstrous supercharged Hemi V8 hiding underneath. The LED headlights have been slimmed down and given a fierce look, almost like the car is glaring at you. The illuminated Dodge logo on the grille adds a futuristic touch, and the daytime running lights form a halo effect that gives the front end an unmistakable presence both day and night. Moving along the side, you immediately notice the coupe-like roofline. The 2026 Charger transitions fully into a two-door fastback body style, marking a significant departure from the four-door sedan design that fans have known for years. This shift isn't just about aesthetics, it's about performance. The new structure is lighter, more aerodynamic, and designed for better handling dynamics. Massive 20-inch forged alloy wheels come standard, wrapped in sticky Pirelli performance tires, and behind those wheels sit massive Brembo brakes with 6-piston calipers up front. The Charger Hellcat means business when it comes to stopping power as much as it does to speed. Around back, the LED taillight bar stretches the full width of the rear, giving off that signature Dodge light signature. A new integrated ducktail spoiler replaces the old bolt-on wing, providing a cleaner yet more functional aerodynamic edge. The dual exhaust outlets are enormous and deliver a deep, earth-shaking growl that reminds you this car still has a soul that burns gasoline. Now let's open the door and step inside. Because the 2026 Charger Hellcat's interior has undergone one of the biggest transformations in Dodge history. Gone are the simple utilitarian materials of the past. In their place is a refined, tech-savvy cockpit that feels like a fusion between muscle car heritage and modern luxury. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara and leather, with red contrast stitching and paddle shifters made of real aluminum. Behind it, a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display greets you with customizable graphics. You can switch between classic analog-style gauges or futuristic race telemetry modes that show boost pressure, oil temps, and G-forces in real time. The center console is dominated by a massive 14.5-inch infotainment screen running Dodge's latest Uconnect 6 system. It's faster, smoother, and now supports over-the-air updates, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even performance tuning modes. The interface lets you configure everything from exhaust sound profiles to suspension stiffness, and yes, there's still that famous SRT Performance Pages section where you can track your quarter-mile times and lap data. The seats are performance-bolstered and can be optioned in Laguna leather, Alcantara, or even carbon fiber-backed shells if you're going full track mode. Dodge made sure this cabin keeps the driver connected to the experience, but it's now a much more comfortable and refined place to spend time. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin, and the Hellcat logo subtly glows in the dash at night, reminding you you're not in any ordinary Charger. But let's get to the heart of it all: performance. The Hellcat name means one thing: raw, supercharged V8 power. And Dodge hasn't abandoned that philosophy even in 2026. Under the hood sits the updated 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8, now pushing out a staggering 807 horsepower and 717 pound-feet of torque in the standard Hellcat red-eye trim. For those who crave the ultimate, Dodge is offering a limited edition jailbreak model with up to 825 horsepower thanks to a revised supercharger and improved cooling system. Despite all the talk of electrification, Dodge is keeping this version gasoline-powered, though it does integrate a mild hybrid assist system to smooth throttle response and slightly improve efficiency. The result is a car that launches from 0 to 60 in just 3.3 seconds and rockets through the quarter mile in under 11 seconds. The top speed? Around 204 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest production muscle cars ever built. The Charger Hellcat's new platform, borrowed in part from the upcoming STLA large architecture, makes a huge difference in how it handles. The chassis is stiffer, weight distribution is more balanced, and adaptive Bilstein suspension gives it far more control in the corners than any previous Charger. This is no longer a brute that only wants to go in a straight line. It's an animal that can actually dance, switch into track mode, and the car sharpens its throttle response, stiffens the dampers, and opens the exhaust valves for that glorious roar. The all-wheel drive system, which is now standard, helps deliver power more efficiently than ever before, making it usable in real-world conditions, even when the road isn't perfect. Dodge still gives you the option to send most of the power to the rear wheels for those smoky burnouts the brand is famous for. And yes, line lock and launch control are still here for anyone wanting to destroy a set of tires for fun. Dodge has also improved the braking system and aerodynamics to make the car feel more planted at high speeds. The front splitter, underbody panels, and rear diffuser all work together to reduce lift and improve cooling. The steering is sharper, and the electronic stability systems are smarter, allowing skilled drivers to push harder before intervention kicks in. It's still a Hellcat, still wild at heart, but now it's refined chaos. When it comes to price, the 2026 Dodge Charger Hellcat Hemi continues to deliver serious performance for the money. The base model is expected to start around $89,000, while the red-eye version comes in closer to $98,000. The Jailbreak Edition, with all its customizations and exclusive touches, pushes just over $110,000. Considering the level of power and engineering you're getting, and the fact that this may be one of the last pure internal combustion Hellcats Dodge ever, makes that price suddenly feels like a bargain. The brand also offers a long list of customization options through the Direct Connection program, letting owners tune power output, choose unique paint finishes, and even order track-focused suspension kits straight from Dodge. Driving the 2026 Charger Hellcat Hemi feels like controlling a beast that's been tamed just enough to live in civilization. It's smoother, smarter, and more refined than any Hellcat before it, yet it hasn't lost the brutal edge that made these cars icons. You can cruise comfortably in auto mode, enjoy premium audio, and then with one press of the red SRT button, unleash a monster that'll pin you to the seat. The supercharger whine is intoxicating, the exhaust note is thunderous, and the acceleration feels like getting kicked by a jet engine. It's addictive, it's loud, and it's pure Dodge. So what's the takeaway? The 2026 Dodge Charger Hellcat Hemi is more than just a car. It's the last stand of the true American muscle legend. In an era where everything is going electric and quiet, this car stands defiantly as a symbol of raw power, emotion, and heritage. Dodge has managed to modernize the beast without neutering it. You get the looks, the performance, the comfort, and the technology, all wrapped around that heart-thumping V8 that refuses to fade away quietly. If you're a muscle car fan, this Charger is everything you've been waiting for and possibly the last of its kind. It's not just another upgrade, it's a farewell, performance worthy of the Hellcat name. So, that's our full look at the 2026 Dodge Charger Hellcat Hemi. If you love this kind of detailed car breakdown and performance review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to MVP Road Car, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, keep the pedal down, keep the revs high, and I'll see you on the next ride.
Thank you.